Gab Francesco, of course, getting a lot of abuse here in the studio. He said that he didn't get his tactics wrong after the game.
No, he didn't. He came out and he said, look, the problem wasn't the tactics, as evidenced by the fact that in the first 20 minutes, we were the ones with the crossbar, and we weren't really in any real danger. The problem was that in midfield, Liverpool were sharper, they were more aggressive than we were. They were first to the ball. That was funny because they asked Daniele De Rossi about that, and asked him if he agreed, and he had to get all diplomatic. And he said, yeah, I can see he'd make that argument. Of course, after about 20 minutes or so, Liverpool were just bypassing the midfield entirely. So we weren't aggressive enough because there was nobody to be aggressive with because they were putting the ball over the top. And, of course, the Liverpool strikers have the sort of pace and the sort of intelligent movement that, as Ali mentioned before, that Barcelona didn't have. And so because Liverpool weren't trying to play out from the back, this whole idea of going and pressing them high with Strootman and De Rossi and Nainggolan, it just wasn't going to work. So, yeah, I think Di Francesco's going to get a lot of stick for this, and rightly so.
What was the thinking, Gab? Same blueprint against Barca. If it works against Barca, it will work against Liverpool?
You know, this is what makes it so odd, because this is not Di Francesco's preferred formation. He made his name playing 4-3-3. He played 4-3-3 most of the year. He says that the formation to stop Barcelona came to him at 5 o'clock in the morning because he couldn't sleep one night before the game. In this one, I guess he genuinely thought that if they could surprise Liverpool by pressing them high up the pitch early on, they could nick a goal, and then they could somehow ride this emotion and win their one-on-one battles. And look, how you think that, you know, Fazio one-on-one is going to win enough one-on-one battles with Salah or with Firmino or whatever is frankly beyond me. That said, you know, they did score those two goals. But again, compared to the Barcelona game, the big difference was the first leg in Barcelona, they lost 4-1, but that was a ridiculous result. They were really close to Barcelona. There really wasn't more than a goal in it. And so, you know, they probably went to the Camp Nou and came back and says, well, those guys aren't so tough. We deserve more from that game. Now let's go and show them. And it's easier to have belief that way. Here, they know in their hearts that they could have given up 7, 8, 10 goals.